Hello friends, welcome to LeggLife. We've realized that with all of the things that have been going on with life lately, it has been a long time since we just had a normal life, at home, day in the life kind of vlog. So we're picking up the camera, vlogging today, and bringing you along. Now it's actually the 4th of July and we are going to a barbecue with friends a little bit later. We've got some cooking to do. There's some things that Sherri purchased on a recent Colorado trip that she wants to show you. We've got gifts from that trip that we want to show you. Just a lot of random stuff. So this is just kind of a pick up the camera and vlog whatever happens kind of video. And one of those things that's happening is this right here. This little fur nugget is just laying right in front of the window. She's been so sweet lately. She's napping right now. And I need to get cooking because we're bringing a couple things to the barbecue later. Bringing some baked beans, so just gonna doctor up some of those, and also bringing some deviled eggs. We're so excited to hang out with friends later, eat good food, just kind of relax and celebrate. We're also bringing watermelon, a dessert. There's gonna be, I don't know how many people there, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. We're having burgers, we're having hot dogs, and lots of other food. We've got about an hour or so till we need to leave for the barbecue, so I should get these things started. Whenever I'm doing deviled eggs, I always buy like the already hard-boiled eggs. It's such a time saver. It's so much easier. And you guys, look who's here. Sherri Beth, how are you?
Good.
Yeah?
Just got out of the shower.
Mm-hmm. Gonna help with deviled eggs. Mm-hmm. Say what you will about the devil. The man makes a mean egg. Deviled eggs are one of those things that it wouldn't feel like, I was gonna say the holidays. A holiday, a gathering.
A summer holiday.
A summer holiday without them.
Correct.
And every time I make them, I always think to myself, why don't we make these
all the time?
Yeah, I was gonna say daily.
Just have them on hand at all times.
And they're so stinking easy, buying like the already hard-boiled ones, because you just cut them, get out the yolks. Gotta pronounce it's a hard L, the yolks. The yolks. All right, let's keep going. So while Sherri keeps going on cutting the eggs, I am just going to doctor up the beans. It's just a can of Bush's Homestyle beans, and then I'm actually going to add to the top of it some real bacon, just kind of crumbled bacon, some Sweet Baby Ray's hickory and brown sugar, and then I'm going to hit it with some of this honey bacon barbecue from Meat Church. So just kind of doctoring up a can of beans. You can see we got the bacon on there, we got the barbecue sauce on there. Now let's just sprinkle some of that Meat Church seasoning. Yum, yum. Now, into the oven it goes. And now the best part of making deviled eggs is that you have to try it, right? Like, you've got to sample the mixture to make sure that, like, the ratio is right.
It's true.
Also, I feel like I made deviled eggs a few months ago in a video, and we had so many comments from people that are like, add this, put this, do that. Don't add relish, do add relish. Don't add paprika, do add paprika. You guys were very, very passionate about your deviled eggs, which I appreciate, because, like, those are the kind of people that I want in my life, are passionate deviled egg lovers. That's really good. Yeah. We're actually putting the filling into this thing we got from Pampered Chef years ago. It's like I think it's like a cake piper, right?
Yeah, it's like an icing kind of thing. It kind of works for anything.
Have we used it for deviled eggs before? No, I don't think I knew that. If it was just us, we would just take a spoon and just like fill it like that, not make it fancy. Yeah. But since it's a holiday with friends, we'll make it look nice. Sherri's got her egg gun ready to pipe.
Yep.
All right, let's see how this works. Look at that. I mean, it'll get better. That's just the first one.
Okay, so we realized what we needed were Adam's big muscles.
Well, this is designed for like really smooth, like cake icing.
And I just don't have the hand strength to like push
egg through. Correct.
But you do.
Yeah, it's working really good too.
See? Let's see if it'll focus. This was mine, and that's his. It looks better.
Tray of deviled eggs is done. Now Sherri's just going through and sprinkling a little bit of the honey hog over the top. This is probably our all-time favorite seasoning. I like paprika, but honey hog just is, I don't know, it gives it a little bit, it's got a little bit of sweetness to it. It doesn't have any spice.
It's good on everything.
It is good. Whoa! Whoa!
Faster.
What happened there?
Well.
Okay, maybe we'll eat that one.
Well.
Holy Moses. And then we don't have one of those fancy deviled egg carriers because normally deviled eggs don't leave our house. And so what we did is we just took 2 of the like tin containers, put one on top, and then Sherri used Glade Press and Seal to kind of hold it in place. Fancy. And it also would not be the 4th of July without watermelon.
True.
Are there things more summery than watermelon?
I don't think strawberries.
There's not many. What?
Strawberries?
Do you think strawberries are more summery than watermelon?
Just as.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
That sounds like a podcast topic.
All right, so while we were in Colorado, I had a few gifts given to me. This pair of earrings was made by one of my mother-in-law's friends, Lorraine. They're so pretty. I have already worn them.
And when you wore them, you got a compliment.
I got a few compliments on them.
Yeah, they're so pretty.
They're so cool.
Lorraine, also, I just want to say, it's so cute. Lorraine is one of the friends that has been just a lifeline to us, helping with Mom, just doing all sorts of stuff for her.
Yep.
Also, she watches our videos.
Yes.
And the last day, so we didn't get to see her at all. You had never met her.
Well, I think that we
wait.
were there years ago for like a Thanksgiving kind of thing, and I
That's
think we did meet. But it was nice to like,
hadn't seen her since then.
Again, put a face to a name again. Yep.
And so we were getting ready to leave. Like last day, hadn't seen her at all. And she came over to the house and I got to see her before, and that's when she gave me the earrings.
I know.
So sweet.
And then our last night in Colorado, we stayed with our friends Bryson and Crystal. And Crystal has an Etsy shop. A little plug there. We will put a link below. But she made this bag. I don't know if she made the bag, but she might have. But she made these earrings. She made me several pairs. They're so cute.
Look at that, like the Alaska. How perfect, like an Alaska cruise or just living in Alaska.
Just living in Alaska.
The whales, I know, I love that.
Love those. Also in the whale theme, she made smaller ones.
So pretty.
So pretty. I love the sparklies on that one. These are little bears. Let me see if I can get it to... Whoop. They're upside down. Sorry. It's all right. They're upside down. But little bears.
Cool.
And these are so cute. Little bird houses.
Look at that. She also gave you and I hats.
Hats.
So there's a... Okay, Sherri's gone. So while Sherri goes, I will say there's a beanie that she has worn in several vlogs that a lot of you guys have commented on. Crystal made that a while ago and gave it to Sherri. She made me a hat. It's actually out in the Jeep because I wore it. And this is the one she made Sherri. And
it was so funny because we were just sitting in their living room chatting, and she's just like sewing away, just like working on stuff that I don't know. And then she was like, here, I made this for you.
Yeah.
Here, I made this for you. And like threw it at Adam. And I was like, what?
Crazy.
Okay, so she made me another one. First of all, these hats are so comfortable. And this is what I love about my other one too. I've also worn it, so my hair's in it. Sorry. It's like... fleece line, the softest little palm. But look, it's like a postage stamp of Alaska.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
I love it. So comfortable.
So
warm.
Some gifts you received on the trip. I am going to be going back down to Colorado a little bit later this month. I'm going to spend some time down there. Sherri's not going to be able to go with me this trip. I'm also planning a little side adventure of something that I'm really excited about while I'm down there. Can't wait to see Mom. I think I'm actually going to be down there to be able to take her to one of her chemo treatments. So I'm looking forward to that. Her friends have been taking her and just making sure she gets where she needs to go. They've been, I will say, maybe I've said this in previous vlogs, but me being in Alaska, my brother being in Florida, Mom being in Colorado, it's hard because like there's so many logistics just of care during this season. But my mom's community and her friends have basically just been like, what do we need to do? Like, tell us what you need from us. You need rides, you need meals, you need help with what? They have just been like the greatest. It has been the biggest like load off in this season to know that she has such an amazing community that will help during this. But I think later this month I'll be down there and actually able to take her. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'll let you guys know like dates, trip plans, when we book stuff and get it a little bit closer. And Missy update, still has not moved. Well, maybe she's moved, like maybe she's adjusted, but she's still there. I'm also very excited because it's the 4th of July, which gives me the perfect excuse to wear my very, very blue pair of Crocs. Sherri, I hear you laughing at me. It's not nice. And the whole house smells amazing because of the beans, so I need to take these out. See how they look? Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Also, I know we have oven mitts somewhere. I just don't know where, so I'll just use a towel. Those look delicious. All right, we got everything loaded up. All the food's in the Jeep. You really laughed at my blue Crocs.
I mean, they're ugly, but I'm glad that you like them.
They're okay. I'm not. That's fine. They're ugly. I agree. But they're like so ugly. They're amazing.
Sure.
It's the 4th of July. Okay, so before we go to this 4th of July picnic with friends, barbecue, not a picnic,
sure.
I want to read you guys my favorite 4th of July quote. First of all, it's not the speech from Independence Day, although that should be it.
Yeah.
That movie is the best.
It's so good.
This is a quote from Irma Bombeck. Do you know who she is?
I know the name.
Okay, and I think to me it represents the things that I love about 4th of July. I posted this on my Facebook 13 years ago, and I've had it saved ever since.
Okay.
It says, you have to love a nation that celebrates its independence every July 4th, not with the parade of guns, tanks, and soldiers who file by the White House in a show of strength and muscle, but with family picnics where kids throw frisbees, the potato salad gets iffy, and the flies die from happiness. You may think you have overeaten, but it's patriotism. Isn't that like, that to us is just like, 4th of July has always been memories with friends and food and all of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I just think about going to Skagway a few years ago. I think about going to Talkeetna and all of the other like 4th of July kind of celebrations we've done. It's just always been such a fun, happy day.
Yeah.
It's raining. I wish it was sunny. I'd be happier if it was sunny. Yeah. But it will be fun. So let's go eat and see friends. You know that you came to the right 4th of July party when there's just a stack of red, white, and blue Jell-O shots. Hamburgers, hot dogs, beans, just so much food. Well, this is a very important moment. Our friend Desi got here, and she wants a deviled egg, and there's only one deviled egg left. So she gets the last deviled egg of the day. Well, that was fun.
It was.
Our friends Kim and Sarkis hosted. We sat outside around the fire. We made s'mores.
Yes.
I made mine with Reese's. Sherri made hers with
Hershey's.
That's right, the traditional ones.
Yeah.
Friend Desi came by. Another guy we got to meet for the first time tonight came by. There were kids running around playing with like those popper things. You heard fireworks in the neighborhood. I do want to talk about that for 1 second. Fireworks, a crucial part of 4th of July most places. It's 9 p.m. right now in Anchorage.
And raining.
And look at the light. Actually, it's good that it's raining because it means it's a little bit darker. So Anchorage does have a fireworks show tonight about midnight. It
won't get much darker than this.
You guys, so it's just so unimpressive.
Yeah, we do big fireworks displays for New Year's and during like our winter festival in February.
Yeah.
Because it's actually dark. 4th of July is just sort of like, what's the point?
It's just too light. So if you're ever in Alaska for the 4th of July, we do things a little differently because it's a little different place.
Yeah.
The food was great.
Yeah.
It was just such a fun night with friends. We smell like campfire smoke.
I know, I took a shower like right before we came and it's just
foolish.
That was kind of, it smelled like a fire.
I know, I want to go home and take a shower.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go home. All the deviled eggs gone. Yes. What else did we bring?
We brought a giant cookie.
That's right, we left that here. Almost all of the watermelon is gone.
Yep.
And about half of the beans.
Right.
So we have some beans at home, or beans that we're taking home, but the rain has started, so we're gonna call it an end to our festivities.
Yeah.
We're back home and just doing some cleaning up, and that is all of the watermelon that is left, which is actually pretty awesome, but that is obviously too big of a bowl for that little watermelon, so transferring it into something a little bit smaller. All right, the next thing I'm doing is getting Sherri's lunch ready for tomorrow. It is a steakhouse wedge salad, so I got all of the lettuce, cabbage, and stuff in there. Putting that in the fridge so that it is ready for her to take for lunch. Now going to put all the dirty dishes in the dishwasher, get that started, because it would be nice to be able to kind of end the weekend, start a new week with all the dishes done, house clean, everything good.
Yeah.
Boom. Dishes are done. But now, Sherri, I have a very important question.
What?
Tomorrow morning, tomorrow is Wednesday, so it's double stamp Wednesday at our favorite coffee shop.
That's true.
Do you want to stop for a coffee in the morning, or do you want to stop for one? Yeah. Okay, so we do not need to get coffee set for the morning. And we got home, and this one had jumped up in Sherri's chair. She's been laying in this chair more often. So Sherri has an electric blanket that a lot of times Missy loves laying on. So I feel like Missy jumps up in this chair with hopes of the electric blanket.
Yeah.
That is where we're going to end this one. A shorter vlog, but it's just I don't know, it's been so long since we've just picked up the camera and vlogged a day here in Anchorage. My gosh, thinking back, it's like the Colorado trip, and then there was like the cruise, and I just feel like there's been so much that we haven't vlogged here at home. So
yeah,
felt kind of nice to pick up the camera.
Yeah.
So friends, we love you guys, and we hope you had a great 4th of July for all of our American viewers. Obviously, if you are not from the US, not a holiday that is applicable to you.
Right.
But ton of fun for us, good food, great friends, just lots of laughter, which was amazing. But we are going to call it a night. We love you, and we'll see you on the next LeggLife video.